What is up, guys? The Allfather here. Just want to bring you a quick video today with a little bit of Town Hall 11 action, giving you sort of a basic Town Hall 11 army that you can use if you are at that Town Hall 11 level, or even maybe tweak and modify it as a Town Hall 10. Just a basic army that's flexible and can get you through a variety of bases and get you some solid 2 stars with potential of 3. And we're going to start with the Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 10 attack and take a look at this army composition. We'll go ahead and pause the replay real quick so you can take a look at the army compositions. Pretty basic: 6 wall breakers, 4 wizards, 6 healers, 16 Valks, and bringing the max golem giant combination in the clan castle. You can see obviously max heroes is very helpful. Spell combination, again, is flexible, but pretty much going to want the 2 jump, freeze, or I'm sorry, 2 rage and a freeze, and then just kind of mixing up how many jumps you need based on how many walls. In this case, we have a lot of compartments, and so we're going to use 2 jump spells to get into the Town Hall core and to jump out of it. And that heal spell, you'll see how that's utilized as we go. So just going to kind of start it with a queen walk, dropping in all 6 healers behind the queen. And she's just going to work in from one corner. We're basically just flanking the corners and making a nice path for the main portion of the kill squad. You see the Seeking Airmine takes out one of the healers right away, and so the 6 healers is helpful to keep her at full health. She's going to hit this archer tower and then kind of work her way around the corner. She trips the clan castle, and you'll see the poison goes down right away because he sees those multiple loons in there, and the rage spell goes down as well. A couple loons on that queen could drop her if he's not careful, but he's got that taken care of. Then while that's going on, you'll see we'll kind of switch over to the other flank here. Golem and about 4 wizards. Just going ahead and taking out that outer defense and creating a nice runway. We'll go ahead and pause this right about here. And you can kind of start to see the runway taking shape there to the town hall here from this angle. He goes ahead and drops the BK and the Grand Warden there. They're going to get those outer 2 buildings. Once they get into range there, we'll drop a couple wall breakers, break into that first wall, and then off to the races. Notice that the queen is kind of working her way around the outside. She's safe, doesn't have to worry about her. Valks are down. Jump spell gets into that first Inferno tower, and the rage is going to go ahead and take care of the core. Heal, jump again to get out of the core, and that second freeze, notice how well placed that is. It catches the Inferno as well as one of the back end defenses there. And again, queen is going around the outside. Sams are taking out a couple of the healers. Oh, there we go on the outside there, but she's still in very good shape with several healers left on her. And that jump spell allows that golem to go ahead and get in and tank those backside defenses. Still hasn't used queen ability, and the life aura from the warden is going ahead and just keeping that whole kill squad of Mesa Valks going here. Only a couple defenses left, and they are going to go down very quickly. Pops the queen ability for some cleanup, and it is over from there. And so again, just kind of your basic, creating both sides of the flank for the funnel, sending the kill squad up the middle, using the double jump, one into the core, one out if there's a lot of walls. This next one we're going to take a look at a little different spell composition, but same general idea. Okay, so here we go. Here's the 11 versus 11, and you're going to see same basic spell composition, or same basic troop composition. The only difference here is we have subbed an extra freeze spell. So instead of 2 jumps, we now have 2 freezes, and you can see that because it's a Southern Teaser style, the walls are not quite as high level, obviously. And there's only really one compartment we got to jump to, and that's going to be the core there where the Town Hall, Infernos, Heroes, and everything are there. So it switches it off for 1 jump spell, and still starts it out with a queen walk here at the top. A little bit of a wall breaker fail there, but again, that's why you got the 6 there. You got plenty of room if that happens to make up for it. And with this entry, this is probably the hottest part of the entry, where 3 archer towers are targeting the queen. But once they start getting taken out, she's really only ever under fire from about 1 point defense at any given time. And so she's fine. She's going to go ahead and work her way up here. As soon as she gets to that barracks cleared, she's going to step up and probably trip the clan castle. You see it's only a single loon and a hound. He drops that poison in a way that that loon travels through it the whole time. That's going to go ahead and bake the loon and drop it without her having to worry about the balloon causing any damage while she works with the hound, which means he does not have to waste the ability or a rage spell. That's really key. So she's working there. Up here, again, we have that golem and about the 4 wizards there, just clearing those outer defensive buildings, as well as starting to create the backside of the funnel. Then we're going to move over here to the northeast side. King, Warden, and the wall breakers come in. Now notice this. We'll go ahead and pause it. You see the path that he's cleared. Now those Valks are going to go towards the tightest clump of buildings, and so they're going to work their way up to the north, and kind of everything's going to meet up there right by the Eagle Artillery, and then work its way down towards the core. So really nice here. Valks work their way up, help support the Queen, gets those buildings out of the way so that the Queen can target the Eagle. A heal spell up top where there's no Furno Towers keeps those Valks at full health for the next push down into the core, so everything's going well here. He's got a full stack of fully healed Valks. That jump spell is going to go ahead and access everything in the middle. Nice rage spell there, and here's where the 2 freezes come in. All the Teslas, Furnos, Expos down there are going to be under rage and freeze the whole time, so that the Valks can blow through them very quickly. Then they just have that bottom little part of the teaser left. And again, Queen is staying out of the way. She's at full health. The healers have now switched onto the Valks because they don't even have to worry about the Queen. Warden is not being targeted at all. And a couple of Valks are taking out the bottom of the teaser there. And pretty much it's just about over here. It's a matter of getting through a few walls, low-level walls, and it's going to be over. So you can see how effective this strategy is, just using the power of Valks, especially on a base like this where all the buildings are so close together and clustered, where the Valks can just sit between them and rip them apart. And so really, this attack went really well, 11v11 for a 3-star. And they got to backtrack for that elixir collector, but it's all over there. So there you go. Shot at that army composition one more time with the 6 healers, wall breakers, few wizards to get the outside of that flank, and then a bunch of Valks for the main kill squad. Again, this is the Allfather with Reddit Chaos. Thanks again for watching.